A lot of people have been looking forward to. It's Brandon Jenkins taking on Joe Giannetti. Boss Joe Giannetti, he's making his karate combat debut here this evening. He's a former UFC vet, but looking to make a name for himself here. Really tough fight first time out.
A very tough fight. He believes that his opponent will try to push him up against the wall, but he will stay long, keep the distance, and use his question mark kick. That would be the first knockout by question mark kick. If you see that, that will be the dream win. But like everybody else, if he can pull it off, of course, the spinning heel kick to the head. Yeah, that's the cheese.
Yeah, but he's fighting one of the most unique characters we have on the karate. Mike, just talk about Brandon
Jenkins, the mullet man himself. I mean, he's one of our storylines, one of our quote-unquote McGregors. That his aura speaks for itself.
My name is Brandon Jenkins. I'm from Las Vegas. I try to be creative in there, and it seems like every time I fight, there's a new rule. First is the knees to the head, then it's the low kicks. Now we got a ground and pound. This time it's elbows, and I can't wait to be on full display this weekend.
My name is Joe Giannetti, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I started training jiu-jitsu, and I fought MMA for years and years.
Joe Giannetti, I'm a fan. I can't wait to welcome you to the pit.
And bring a good fight. I'm going to be there from bell to bell, and let's have a good scrap.
It's going to be a fun night.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, out of the blue corner, representing USA, Joe Giannetti!
Well, Joe Giannetti, we welcome him for his karate combat debut. Overall pro record 16-6-1. Has competed on UFC as well. Actually had the fastest submission in Ultimate Fighter history. You heard it from himself. He started originally with jiu-jitsu. He's got a great submission game, but he's also got a very technical striking game as well, given to him from his freestyle karate background. And Bas, he's a southpaw as well. So interested to see how he utilizes that this evening.
Yeah, because you got the always coming forward opponent. You know, it's very hard to game plan around that. You can, but you know, it's pressure, pressure, pressure. Even for the good strike, it's very hard to deal with.
And his opponent.
They hurt. He's going to use a lot of elbows and the famous jumping stamp kick that we can't wait to see. So
yeah,
it's an interesting one for him, coming off of a loss, controversial loss, but still coming off of a loss. I think he's got to show up tonight.
Yeah, 2-1 in KC. He said he really wants to get actually one more bout
Fighters
in November, December
enter
as well.
the pit.
What was that?
Was that? I missed it. Did you do a front flip?
He did a forward roll along the pit wall.
Along the shaft, but thankfully not straight down.
Right here. Ready? Let's go.
Brave Browser is the official internet browser of Karate Combat. 3 times faster than Chrome and the best privacy online. Visit brave.com.
Go for blood!
All right. Jenkins fought like freaking 90 fights. This guy has been always fighting.
He's got that right hand at the chin. He knows Giannetti's coming with that kick. Giannetti, the #1 fighter out of Massachusetts, by the way, if anybody cares. Shout out to anybody in Boston, Cape Cod right now.
Yeah, he said, you know, he streams video games on Twitch and Kick. Giannetti MMA, go and challenge him.
Oh, wow.
That's what he asked. Yes.
Yeah, Giannetti has a very fluid use of his karate background.
That's a question mark.
Jenkins hits the left hook, he's into the belly. Jenkins trying to get some down, he gets full line. Jenkins has been TKO'd by Joe Giannetti in the last round.
And he said he was going to do a question mark kick, and I said this is the first time
that was the first time I've ever seen that effective of a knockout question. That was insane.
Southpaw question mark kick, and sometimes you just don't see it coming.
Wow.
Look over the top, clean as you like.
And look how composed he stays. No emotions in his face.
But the ground and pound as well was good here. Look, he got Jenkins 2 or 3 times on the ground as well. Highlight reel knockout.
Boom, boom. Look how calm Giannetti stays.
Holy moly.
Emotionless, I love it. Complete in control. Yeah, that was 3 hard punches.
He went out for just a second there, didn't he?
Yeah, and they all 3 landed. You know, the referee, well, if he lets it go, that could be bad for the for the fighter, and they are there for the safety of the fighters. Wow. Wow, what a performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by TKO, Joe Giannetti.
Well, the night out with Jenkins is going to have to wait.
Yeah, darn.
Night out with Giannetti? It just doesn't have the same ring to it, boss.
No, you know it's going to get wild with Jenkins. You know it's going to get wild.
Well, Joe Giannetti just realized he's got to do a post-fight interview, so
Wow, man.
he's up pit side. He's with Dean Thomas.
Joe, you couldn't have landed a more perfect kick to the face. He said he was going to disrespect you for 15 minutes. Do you think you got his respect?
I think so. You know, Javier Mendez over at AKA says it all the time. Joe, you kind of suck at sparring. When you fight, you got to go get your respect. So that's what I try to do every time I'm in here.
I mean, it was a perfect kick, and then the killer instinct. Talk me through that.
Man, I honestly didn't think I was going to put him away. I was hoping to, but he's a tough dude, and the perfect shot landed. I knew that'd be the only way, so I had to capitalize, and it worked out.
Who do you want to fight here at Karate Combat?
I mean, man, I never do anything to be the bottom of the barrel or the middle guy. I want to fight legends. I want to work towards a title. I want to fight a hero of mine. I don't know if Anthony Pettis is still around, but I'd love to get that scrap.
Well, Anthony Pettis, if you are out there watching, Joe Giannetti wants to fight you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Make some noise for Joe Giannetti.
Earlier tonight, I saw a package of the top 5 head kicks ever in Karate Combat history. Well, that one just made the top 5. They used to call that the Brazilian kick after Globe Fatosas, a great Kyokushin karate master. The arc of the kick comes up and then snaps over the top like the shape of a question mark. That's why we call it slang. But the way that it works is the path of the knee causes the mind of your opponent to see that and interpret it as a shot to the body. When the mind reacts to that, bink, it comes up and over the top. Joe Giannetti, you just did an all-time head kick, and it was wonderful. Let's take one more look at it. If you got it right there, I saw it in the screen. There, you'll see it plenty. Don't worry. That was wonderful. Congratulations, Joe Giannetti.
You will indeed see it plenty, because that is going to be a viral head kick knockout for a while.
Yeah, but especially because he said he was going to land it. You know, I love when people say something they're going to do and they actually do it. And boy, putting Jenkins out, that's a big thing. I mean, the guy's tough.
Who was the baseball player who pointed? Was it Ruth or Mantle? Ruth, right? Pointed to the outfield and called a shot. And then as you guys know, the big thing was the follow-up.
Yep.
He got right on the gas pedal, landed that uppercut, went right to the ground with him, started the ground and pound. It was fully composed, to your point.
That was the thing.
Accurate shots the whole way down.
Yeah, but you know, normally when you see somebody, they're going to go in and you see the facial expression move. He was completely in the zone. He just was like, doing a nice job, and just finished in the perfect way.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Giannetti is one of those guys who, okay, fine, he didn't make it in the UFC, right? But he's still a really freaking good fighter, and to be able to see that on display tonight with a performance like that, you can't ask for a better debut. We got to find some really good people for him to fight now. I'm super excited to have him back. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, Saxon Janjiro, Lumpini Stadium champion, that was his thing, the question mark kick, and I sparred with him, and it's freaking crazy because it's very deceptive.